So I just finished watching the videos, and first off, I've never eaten a Chick-fil-A, but like watching this video and understanding the owners' like views and their background, it's really making me want to go try it. And I really hear their chicken's really good, but also like what gets me is like the service. If they have good service, then I'll want to keep going. Like I knew they had strong, beliefs and morals and a good backbone, but like I never really knew like what the owner stood for. Um, he just sounded like an overall like great man, like a generous man, someone who would do anything for you. And he sounds really awesome. Like, I mean, he built basically a whole empire just just because of customer service and creating that customer loyalty in his customers, and he just sounds really awesome. And I really liked watching in the documentary like his friends, his family, and explain how he was raised and how they were so poor. They couldn't even afford new shoes, they couldn't afford to eat, and then I just think that really instilled a purpose of I have to help people who are in need, and I have to be nice and kind to people because you never know what they're going through, and that's just awesome. And then I watched the video of his son talking and how he's like, everyone who walks in, my father wanted to build a personal relationship with them, or that the kids just ran around like it was normal. I really liked what he said when people come to the restaurant, it's like they're coming to a family reunion, and that's you don't really get that in a lot of businesses. Like, I mean, it really creates an environment of just hospitality. Like, you want to go. You're gonna have a good time, because you could go to Walmart or Target and say I need this, I need that, I need that, and you go because you need something, not because you personally I'm gonna enjoy the experience. Because you could have a terrible time. The cashier could be terrible. You can't find what you want, but you still go back. I mean, you hate it every time, but you still go back. But he really created customer loyalty. Like, people wanted to come back. They wanted to have interactions with him and his employees. They just wanted to have a good time. And he just sounds like a really generous man. Helping people pay for school clothes. Helping the foster kids in his camp. And you don't really hear a lot of other businesses doing things like that. I mean, you hear about, for example, the Ronald McDonald House, but, and that's awesome, but you just don't hear about other things like other businesses doing things like that. So it was just really inspirational, and I just think, other people should be like it, and if I were to ever own a business in the future, I would want people to, go back and say, oh, I go back for the service, or I go back because they're a good person, or they care about their customers. And I just think that other businesses can learn from that. You're supposed to have good customer service skills if you have a business, but not all your employees are going to care. From things I hear, from things I see, Chick-fil-A, they actually care about their customers, and they tell you have a good day, and they always have a smile on their face. So this is really making me want to go get Chick-fil-A, and I've never even been. So all in all, it was just a great video and great learning experience.